on the way back to start this morning, and yeah, it's pretty awesome here. Frank has brought me back to start just outside Fohenagh, and we're here in Clonbrock Estate. Look how beautiful that is. It's the old stately home Clonbrock house. Can you tell us a little bit about the house, Frank? Because I know your claim to fame is that when this place was closed back in the 70s, you were the last man to close the door.
It was owned by the Dillon family, the very famous Anglo-Norman family that came to Ireland in the 12th century. They carried on here from the 15th century until 1976. They sold on then, and it was burnt down in 1984. The people that own it now, it's under different ownership, the complex. There's different people in the castle. There's people, actually there's a different person that owns the farmyard, the house. There's a photographic house here where all the famous Clonbrock collection was developed. That's still intact, and it's a different man that owns that. And of course the land was sold on to the Land Commission, and it was all divided between local farmers. So this is the only section here in front, the front lawn, that is owned by the present owners of the house.
Starting day 21, and this is the Bannown River. It's really, really scenic here. It's really, really beautiful and kind of nice and peaceful and tranquil. And I'm about to set off and destroy all that for myself. But yeah, Ballygar today. They reckon about 4.5 hours according to the information on the signage. So hopefully we get there before dark and find some place to stay. Talk to you soon. Surprise, surprise, I'm back in the bog. As you can see, as I do a complete 360 here, there is not a living, breathing soul within a couple of kilometers of me. I've got bog right under my feet. I'm back in the gorse bushes, and over here to my left you can see the forest, and that's Castle French. And beyond that, another maybe 5-10-ish kilometers is Ballygar, where I'm hoping to make it tonight. This is what the last couple of days has really been like. Yesterday obviously I had company, but you'll see over here a fresh bog seam where they're taking peat out of the earth and making turf out of it. And it's a beautiful day, sunshine out again. The weather has been amazing through January. I've been absolutely blessed the whole way along. Even the 2 days of snow that I had were not that bad, just wrap up warm and get out in it. But yeah, back in the bog. Could get kind of used to this. As you can see, my yellow markers are with me, and I think I see some more of them across the bog way, but it's a long walk through the gorse bushes until I find a track. It's gonna be fun. The surface is difficult to say the least. You can see, you can't really tell where the water ends and the ground begins in places. You can't even take a straight line. There's the next yellow marker, but you can't take a straight line because you could end up 6 feet, or at least a couple of feet down in the ground. The next one's just there, so it's not too bad. But again, the ground underfoot, not the simplest to traverse. So this is more really what Sullivan Bear would have had 400 years ago. Oh wow. Ooh, you just feel yourself sinking into the ground. It's not a pleasant experience. Just after finishing the bog section for now, I have to cross the drain and then into the forest. All in a day's work. It's late afternoon, just after lunch. Although I haven't actually had my lunch yet. And I have crossed the main road and I'm on the final stretch into Ballygar. I say final stretch, there's still about an hour walking ahead of me. But it's going to be, hopefully, a relatively short day. There's not a whole pile past Ballygar in terms of places to stay or eat. So I'm going to call it a night at Ballygar. My feet already a bit sore, but interesting enough, actually feeling stronger than I did yesterday. I think I'm back on road now. Been back on relatively reasonable surfaces has been good. Although it's harder on impact, it's a lot less work than trying to drag yourself through the bog. Did a good bit of bog work this morning, through the forest, through the bog, through the forest, and back all morning. Through a field that says beware the bull, but no bull in it, so I took my chances. And yeah, it's been a tough day. They're all tough days now. It's flatter, but it's less forgiving. I'm trying to get a live video up on Facebook because I know people have been asking for that, but it's just not happening. I hit a patch of decent internet access, and then when I stop to go live, it's faded and not available anymore. So it's very frustrating. It's one of the joys of living and walking through rural Ireland. Unfortunately, our internet and phone coverage is worse than useless, practically non-existent through vast portions of Western Ireland and Middle Ireland. Luckily, those of you that live in cities and stuff don't have to put up with that, but I can't actually receive a phone call in my house in Leitrim, or make a phone call, or even get a voicemail or anything. It's text messages. None of it works unless it comes through data, which is the Wi-Fi connection. It doesn't work. It's crazy that you can get high-speed internet, but you can't make a phone call in this day and age. Communications, my eye, shocking. Reached Ballygar, and sun is just setting, as you can see in the distance. And I am staying here tonight. It's the Coffee Drop. It's a B&B. And I just had a bit of food, and I am absolutely shattered. Can't wait to hit the Suck Valley Way tomorrow, and I'm heading north towards Ballymo and the Roscommon border proper. I've kind of, like I said repeatedly over the last few days, I've been skirting around South Roscommon for the last couple of days, and probably Sunday afternoon some stage I'll hit Roscommon, and then Sligo on late Monday or early Tuesday, and then home probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Not quite 100% sure. We'll keep you posted as we go along. Talk to you soon.